It's your boy Phantom coming back for another episode. We're continuing the theme from the Halloween mask, and again got on a mask that you're kind of probably asking what the, well, don't want to scare anybody, but this is just to stay in the theme of Halloween, you know, which is about fear and scare. So we're going to jump right into something that kind of embodies those issues. What I want to talk about today is this stop and frisk nonsense that we see going on around the nation. There was recently another major incident in Philadelphia where the abusive authority that is being presented by the police department is just unacceptable. As a black man, I'm going to tell you, I have paid my dues. I have done great things within my years on this planet, in this country, and there is no way, no how that anyone should deprive anyone else of their rights. I've served in the military for an extended period of time, and I feel that when we see these Ku Klux Klan members in police uniform is all that they are, this is totally unacceptable. What I want to challenge minorities to do is to pursue criminal law, get a criminal law degree, start with an associate's degree, go on, educate yourself, apply for the positions within the police department. And once we see the ranks filled with minorities, then there will be some equality and some balance. As long as the police departments and the justice system in general is mainly occupied by non-minorities, whites, we will see the same crap that we're dealing with at current. We can't expect uneducated, ignorant ass individuals who want to flex and jump on people like they're bad. You cops, you're not bad. You're there, you're supposed to be enforcing the law of the land, not your own individual nonsensical bullshit. You guys are a bunch of thugs in the worst way, in uniform, hiding behind a badge. You may as well don your Ku Klux Klan headgear and you know, get back out there on the back of a horse and ride around and terrorize people. All you're doing now is a modern day concept of that same nonsense. If you're Billy Badass, you know, go in the ring, get in the MMA, go get rid of some of that stress. I get it that some of you feel that minorities are not welcome in this country. Minorities help carve this country out of nothing. They paid their dues, more so in a lot of instances than whites. You may feel that you want to see minorities treated like shit. You don't have that authority. If you are on the police department in any capacity, be it the sheriff's office or the PD, and that is your attitude, and to include the marshal's office, if that is your attitude, that you're going to go around and terrorize people, deny them their rights, deprive them of their liberties, then you need to get out of the uniform. You need to do that right away. All you're going to do is cause more heartache and cause someone to get hurt. A real police officer is there to uphold justice, to keep the streets and our communities safe, not to go around stopping and frisking individuals who oftentimes are highly educated and influential people in positions that they are doing great things within the community. Just because you see a black man, you don't like that individual walking down the street and you see that as an opportunity to go and harass that person, you're dead wrong. You're not a cop, you're a clown. That's what you are. This mask that I have on, it's a hockey mask. So you want to get rough, you want to get in the ring, get in the ring. There are plenty of individuals, black and Hispanics, that will whoop your ass, and you know that. So you hide behind the badge and you want to go and flex on individuals, disrespect them in front of their spouses, in front of their kids. You're just a bunch of damn clowns. It is so sad. It is totally unacceptable. And again, minorities, I challenge you. warn you, this will never change. There is nobody who gives a damn, and nothing will change. The DOJ, Department of Justice, they got bigger fish to fry. Our rights being deprived, being mistreated, disrespected, it is important to the Department of Justice. It is important, to our legislators, but we have gotten to a point where it has become a norm. And I challenge you for that reason to stand up, to do something about it. From the Supreme Court justices, which we only have one, which is Clarence Thomas, that's a black person, on down through the Attorney General, who is Eric Holder, who is a black person. So we see that it is possible to work your way up to the highest ranks within those systems. We see across our country many cities, major metropolitan cities, that have black chief of police, black sheriffs. And so don't make excuses. If you want to do something about it, you want to change the crap that goes on every day to our people in our communities, then this is the solution. This is my offering, my suggestion. You can say 4 years, 6 years of college or what have you, so that you will get in that position eventually. That's a long time. It's a blink of an eye, and you'll be in that position and be able to make a change a lot sooner than you think. Go to law school, pursue a Juris Doctorate, then take the bar, become an attorney. If you have the aptitude and the capability to do those things, I challenge you to get started on it right away. We can no longer accept that we are going to be victims and disrespected. We see our government and the nonsensical approach to what they are doing, to derail Obamacare or the Affordable Health Care Act. We spoke on that previously, so I'm not going to get back into that subject. But all we do is sit around and complain and complain and complain and expect that somebody else is going to give a damn about our plight. That's not going to happen. Newsflash. It's time for us to take appropriate actions. We don't need to go out in violence and fight fire with fire. This is a time where you need to be the bigger person. Get educated, go after those positions, and when that police officer in that cruiser has a black partner riding with him or her, they're not able to do some of the things that they are doing currently. You've been around cowards before. When they are around other cowardly ass individuals, then they feel empowered. They feel like they can, through numbers, take on some black guy walking down the sidewalk. But if they had a minority partner, first of all, that minority partner, if that was a true individual to their calling, they would not stand for that to occur. So again, at the end of the day, we have a severe circumstance. This time of the year, Halloween, people are out, goblins and goons and so forth, celebrating Halloween. But we have in our communities on a daily basis, the real bad guys are the guys in blue, unfortunately. For those officers who do their job, who are there arresting individuals who are breaking the law, this is not directed at you. Continue to do your job. I live in a community where law enforcement is prevalent, and we don't have those type of issues, thank God. So I appreciate those individuals who represent and stand up to the ethos and the codes and principles that they have sworn and taken oath to uphold. So for those individuals, kudos. Continue to do the great job that you do on a daily basis, and that is echoed all the way up the ranks through those same agencies, through the Attorney General's offices, through the Department of Justice, through all the way up to the Supreme Court. But for the individuals who are wrecking our communities, who are disrespecting our people, find something else to do. If you are a redneck, you want to be a Klansman, then find you another place to do it. This country will no longer tolerate your nonsense. I can guarantee you, in 10 years, if minorities take this challenge, we will see a different landscape. We will see that the problems that we face now, we will have a way to counter those issues. I love this country again. I will do anything and support my nation. There are many blacks, many minorities who feel that same way. Everyone that you see is not a thug. I hold a master's degree and intend to pursue a law degree. I don't pursue those avenues because I want to be an asshole and ruin other people's lives. I have good white friends, good black friends, good Hispanic friends. In those same denominations, I have people that I do not tolerate. So if you have an issue with anyone, you should make sure that you handle it in a responsible way. Taking and using your position to take advantage of someone and deny someone of their liberties, that is not the appropriate way. I don't pursue further education to deny people of their liberties. I pursue further education to help people to excel. So I challenge you again, my minority communities, and also any white person who has been deprived of their liberties as well. I do understand that that does sometimes, unfortunately, cross over into those communities. And if that is the case, any individual who abuses their position and authority is dead wrong. I don't care what capacity, what department, what branch they work for, what organization, you're wrong. So any of those individuals who are doing the things that I just spoke on, depriving people, harassing people, mistreating people, frisking people who you should not even be confronting, if you're doing those things, I'm going to calm down a little bit and say quietly to you, stop. And if you want to take it to the extremes, you want to jump, you want to be badasses, then jump. Because at the end of the day, you're going to get your ass whooped. And if those individuals also that are being taken advantage of, when you come into contact with some law enforcement individual who wants to abuse their authority, just ask them to call a sergeant. Ask them to speak to their supervisor. And if they deny you that, they're violating your rights as well. You don't have to provide your name. You don't have to do anything. And if you are stopped and there's probable cause for an individual to be stopped, then if that law enforcement entity is acting professional, they will explain to you why they stopped you. So if they are being disrespectful and mistreating you, just ask to talk to their sergeant. And that is the best advice that I can give you at this point. Just don't get yourself into a confrontation and let them provoke you so they can charge you with other charges, disturbing the peace, resisting an arrest, the standard nonsensical crap that we see in these stop-and-frisk circumstances. I pray that the law is repealed soon, and so this foolishness will go away. But until such time, please follow and take my advice. So as we always do, this is your boy Phantom. Peace out.